Hopefully everything will be good. Some frames were skipped. Is that going to get better due to encoding lag? Because I was alt-tabbing over. 3%. Okay. I think that is getting better. There. Okay, looking up there. Yes. Hello, everyone who's mostly not here and will be watching later. I'm going to get oriented. Well, see what's going on before I start making episodes. Because it has been a little while and I was just playing, not this playthrough, but the regular Hoi 4 with multiplayer group. Hey, Ari! You scared a bit. You were offline on stream and I didn't see the schedule for some reason. Oh, it scared me a bit. Sorry, I don't mean to do this. Right now it should be on the Twitch schedule that there's the Saturday show and the Sunday show. I've not added the, because I didn't know what to call it, didn't know how reliable we were going to be for our multiplayer. But yeah, don't mean to scare you guys. I've only had one health scare now. Oh wow, it's been over a year, but yeah. Time goes. Okay, we got a lot of divisions. These are, yeah, decent divisions. So, yeah, I know we have our North Africa thing mostly, yeah, under control. They can push there. I was thinking from pushing from Mogadishu, but we've got Juba down there in South Sudan. Yeah, let's push from Mogadishu. That way we can sort of take this path down to Mombasa. It is Mombasa, right? Yeah, Mombasa, right? Get the Italians their colony back. Now, we have some infantry divisions coming mountain, and our what we're calling the Schnell divisions are our anti-partisan forces. You can see cavalry and some excuse me, military police. Although I'm not just waking up, I'm still just getting used to talking, I think. So my voice is a little rough. Okay, we can modify our government or spend other things. Okay, the other area here, we've got a lot of area that we need to try to suppress. Now, occupied territories. I'm still not entirely sure what is best. Hungary Free France. Well, I guess this is what's considered. Oh, that's right, because this acted really weird. This is considered Free France. So, they're currently doing secret police. Daily compliance. So compliance is slow. but we are pushing hard down on them. Now, I wish I had a spy minister here who could be more effectively using spies to reduce resistance. Yes, absolutely, Ari. And so let's see, what could we do here? We can probably, we don't even have, no agencies even been created yet, because I, quite honestly, as those have been watching, excuse me, been watching, this is basically a test playthrough just to see how, call it Diabware, of course, how World Ablaze works. So all this other stuff, game playing type things, have sort of been secondary to that. Okay. Rubber. We always seem to be chasing artillery. We could use maybe more if it, well, we could use more of everything. Okay, I think we are catching up on fuel use. Oil use, I should say, more than building up a reserve. Okay, so I think we're good there. February 42. Yes, this is now when we're thinking about going after the Soviet Union, or when we should be going after the Soviet Union. Okay. He is on the Western Front. Well, we'll get this organized. What could be interesting, gamers, a multiplayer game in World Ablaze? Well, yeah, well, everything could be interesting. Okay. You know, this series is not doing well, and I think compared to what either Black Ice or Total War would be my viewing numbers that I got for it. Now, is it because I was ranting and raving for Total War? Maybe. But I think it's more the idea that Black Ice and Total War are well known, and this is not. At least that's what I'm going with. And unfortunately, our co-op game, I don't know if it's because it's co-op or vanilla. Where are you guys? Oh, down here. Okay. Are you guys? Was I thinking Africa, or it's just post-Yugoslavia? So I don't know if I'm just selling our co-op series wrong for, you know, to get views. I don't get it. Quite honestly, Ari, I don't get why our co-op game is so low in viewing numbers. I mean, obviously, I know the Echo. Don't even consider the last two sort of Echo episodes, and we got a third one with that titled. I just and I think I mentioned, well, I don't know if to you or to somebody else. No, I think it was somebody else. They sort of suggested don't have Echo in the title or whatever. I just want people who happen to maybe have never watched a episode of anything that I've made before, if they happen to come across that first, they will know or hopefully know it's not a standards that they should expect. That saying echo. Oh, I hate this guy. I can't stand this. I'm out of here. Just know that it's those episodes, and the rest will be fine. I think the episodes Battle for Moscow and German Japanese will sell good. Well, we're going to try that. Obviously. Hello, Arno. I'm doing well. Definitely, I'm trying with that German Japanese war stuff to try to sell that a little better. And I want to thank Ari very much for all of his posting in the comments of the various episodes once they're posted. That really helps. It does. Okay, do we have a lot of extra aircraft, or are we like way low on aircraft? Okay, we got fighters, some bombers, a lot of attack aircraft. Okay. And so, because I'm thoroughly enjoying playing the game, and of course we could just play the game and not worry about things, but I do want to try to make good series that people watch. So I don't know. Problem is the start is always slow, and when we are going, great things like Sea Lion get left out of the title due to the echo. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, multiplayer might be of more interest. Competitive multiplayer instead of everyone. That really could be. I am trying right now making the Hearts of Iron 3 series with a slightly different install. So, okay. You come under him. And so, I'm hoping it'll be more stable. That's why I'm trying it. And if it is more stable, it will lend itself to possibly being a multiplayer series. And that quite honestly is where I look to first. Where is all? Let's see. Select all. Where are your divisions? 16. Okay. So I see. They're all okay. They're just all there. For an Army Group North, we're gonna do. Wait a minute. Okay, no, this general. Okay. Okay, these guys will come up to here. And so, I am looking to that, and anybody who may be afraid, invasion of Sweden when? I don't know when, if ever. Maybe sort of 1 versus 1 setup with 2 generals. You and Lama as Germany, and Toy and me as Soviet Union, or perhaps something different. Hey, IKB. Good to have you here. Yeah, I don't know what was happening yesterday, because I know Lum was sort of saying fuck you or whatever, which wasn't being terribly helpful when I was asking what's wrong, because he was the primary one slowing things up. And before he hadn't been, well, outside of Nagaro's bad system, which he's been doing great since he got it, because I watch what's causing it. And yes, we're doing a lot more things going on in the game than like early on when Nagaro was having the problems. So his system isn't the problem. It had been a little bit of Aryan toy slowing up, just briefly, not as bad as it was yesterday for Lum. So I didn't know if he or what Favi, his roommate, was downloading a lot of stuff, or something was the cause of all that. I just don't know. Okay, well, we need a Southern Armored Force, and unfortunately our Armored Force is down here. Our half of our Armored Force basically is down here fighting in Africa, so we've got to get that home fairly quickly. I mean, February is not the time for the Soviet Union invasion, obviously, but we don't want it to be tied up down there when we need it up here. Now, okay. Hell. Okay, let's select all of you and send you over here to these mountains. Not march. Get on trains. So, now, and I think we could achieve it with just a little more push, but I'd like a 3-on-3 multiplayer would be my favorite. Germany, Italy, Japan versus Soviet Union, Britain, and the USA, with special rules for the USA until they are fully in the war, meaning they just remain rather neutral and don't do anything too much. And then once they're in the war, then they're in the war and they, get to rampage for sure. But until that point, man, look at all these guys. Yeah, they need to defend these islands with divisions after divisions from... What? Is that just occupation, maybe? Get a few mods for the next MP. Yeah, well, I don't know, Toyjet, if you were here when I was talking a little earlier to Ari, that I don't, and we're gonna see when the episodes hit for after this echo stuff is gone, to see how the viewing numbers are really bad, and I don't know that it's any of you guys' fault, other than maybe Toyjet and Lum not commenting on any of the videos. Cough cough, go back and comment on the recent videos, just say hi or something. You don't know how much that helps, but viewing numbers have been very poor, and so I'm not sure, unless we get better viewing numbers, if we're going to continue this, because Friday was meant to be a second day of strategy game streaming, and it was meant to be something other than Hearts of Iron, other games. Now it's turned into this multiplayer Hearts of Iron, which has been really fun. We better just to have them as streams. MP multiplayer don't do well as vids. Well, maybe not. And the streams have been poor. I mean, Twitch was terrible yesterday. It was probably the worst. I mean, it was definitely worse than War Thunder, and YouTube was just okay at best for that. So it sucked. So I don't know if it's the description that I had for it, if it's the game, the time of day. It sucked yesterday, the viewing numbers. So I don't know if it was. I don't know. I quite honestly don't know if Ari and Lum shouting at each other was entertaining to people, or people just left because fuck this. This is unlistenable to unwatchable. I don't know, but the numbers were terrible. I mean, like I've been saying, I've been having fun with the game, but we've got to do something to get the viewing numbers up, or I'm going to convert it to something else, which may not be multiplayer. And that's why I was thinking Hearts of Iron 3 multiplayer, if I can get what I'm working on now to be stable. Hello, Tahan Toti? Oh, I'm sorry, but any tips for a newbie? Okay, start in a small country. Start playing with something like Romania or Hungary, and get used to playing that a little bit before you get comfortable with it. That would be my quick tip. Production, of course, is extremely important. Okay, let's select all of you. Is that no? That's okay. And we're going to put you on rails, and we're going to be part of, I guess, Army Group Center. Well, Luminary, what was it they were arguing over? I forget right now, but it got to be it was just over, good nation. Oh, micro, okay, Spain, yeah. It was, maybe it was over what was good for new players. I don't remember, but they were arguing, and eventually I stopped the episode and then let them argue for a little bit more, and then are you done yet? And then, so... it's just, I'm trying to make good TV, as it were. I like to use that term. I know this is YouTube. Tube is in television. It was an old, because it used to be. Look, kids, TV used to have tubes in them, vacuum tubes, and people called it the boob tube because boobs watch it. Idiots. The idiot tube. Now you're micromanaging your BS. Okay. I don't know. So, yeah, I just don't know what... Okay. Generalist has 16 divisions. He could use 8 more. So, that should hopefully leave 8 selected. No, 9. Okay. There we go. And we'll give him to list. Eventually his field marshal list, of course. Okay, he's the one that's down here in Yugoslavia. US doesn't go to war with you. You are both guaranteed in America later on when you do a certain focus. And America. Yeah, that's right. And how do I put this? It doesn't matter one way or another. We're supposed to be making good episodes. Okay, so I want 13 of these divisions. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, let's do it. Well, 10 works. We're going to be attacking with a massive infantry army, it looked like. Where's Papaha? Where is Papaha? What is he doing? Oh, he's down here. Okay. He's running the show down here, that's right. And Guderian? Where's Rommel then? Oh, Rommel's back. Oh, good. These guys are here. Well, okay. So, I think we were getting ready maybe to go after. Well, yeah, they were sort of, getting ready to go after the Americans after they landed in North Africa. This is perplexing. And so, I don't know, don't know. So, yeah, you guys thinking, because we need publicity for this. We need to get viewers. I don't really think it's bad watching. I think it's good watching our multiplayer. But okay, Ost front, let's look. He's up here with his Beetle is in there. More socialist more social media. Yep, absolutely. You're right about that. And okay, on the west front here, we have. Well, he's our Panzer commander, so let's just move him officially to this front. Okay, yeah, offensive, well, no, what was my other, yeah, offensive doctrine, that's for sure. And division recovery rate, that would be great. Okay. The co-op is great fun, but it's not the most riveting gameplay. Yeah, that could be it. That could be the thing. Yeah, no, I hear you, Ari, but I don't know. It can only go greatly. Well, because I'm actually, I don't know whether, well, a multiplayer would be good. But I just don't, maybe co-op is the bad idea, because I was thinking as much about a co-op Hoi 3 as well, or as a where, okay, yeah, as a as much as a no, I think we're gonna add you up to here. Multiplayer against each other, though I'm up for either one. Yeah. Yeah, and because there's a bit more micromanagement with Hoi 3, so that would be a different sort of thing. I don't know. Quite honestly, I just don't know. I think you can all tell I want to keep it going. It's just what's going to be best. All right. Hearts of Iron. I know Black Ice is something that needs to be thought about. I don't know whether I should just mod in my changes that I sort of feel it should have, or what, or if they fixed them. Okay, well, I'm going to start making an episode here, so not that we're not going to continue talking about things, but I'm just letting everybody know. Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of World Ablaze mod for Hearts of Iron 4, and of course we're playing as the German Reich. And so we are doing the preliminary steps of getting ready to go after the Soviet Union. Now we can. I think we want one of those theorists. Chief of the Navy, maybe. Well, Fritz Todt, okay, has not died. Okay, I think Fritz Todt. Been told we need to complete the focus, appoint Albert Speer, because he has a lot of factory output bonuses here. Oh, there it is. So we can appoint him as soon as we can. And that's 35 days. Well, we'll see about that and leading up to our push into the east. In co-op would work. I remember Paradox doing a dev versus streamers co-op. That was entertaining. Tahan Toti. Yeah, well, I like I've been saying, I really enjoyed our co-op series. I just wish more people would be watching it. So, you know, when this is over, you guys can go watch. And hey, you know, anybody listening out here, I mean, the bunch of you are actually the players in the co-op series. I mean, I want your comments on the video just as posts. That's great. But really, other people who haven't played in it, what do you think about the episodes? Are they entertaining? Yes, no. I want all that kind of feedback. I always want feedback. So those of you watching this World Ablaze episode, give us feedback on the co-op series or this series. Okay, maintenance company, very nice. We just hit 42. We do that. I don't know. We got some bombers, attackers, Stukas. Well, I think this is maybe the best. He's pilot promoted. Nice of you. Come on, Italy, support your colony down here. It's mostly us and one of these Iraqis. Enemy agent turned. Okay, we have. Yeah, what we're doing is converting over to Type 9 U-boats. Oh, we gotta do better than auto placing. Or they won't be in the right spot. Okay, we want to place them. Let's go down here because I want them to start forming their different group, not have them mixed. No, not have them mixed with the other classes. Oh, we have even more. Okay, well, cool. We want even more. Oh, wait a minute. No, we haven't done that yet. Okay, and yes, still even more with that. All right. Well, we're capturing a lot of spies. They're retreating back. They're coming in here. Well, let's move as fast as we can down here. We want to get you out of North Africa. We're Type 9s. Oh, Ondara Chimmel? Ciao? How you doing? Sorry I'm butchering your name, I'm sure. And to let everybody know, I'm streaming both on YouTube and Twitch. If you prefer the other platform, go there, whichever is best for you. Well, don't know if you're guarding all that well or not. Okay, now that we have some of these guys, I think what we're going to do is send some more of these mountain divisions that I probably don't need to keep occupying Norway with off to... No. Where are you up there? Not down here. I don't know. We come here. We can maybe do a naval invasion up in the north. There actually were sort of mini naval invasions along this coast area. They never made it to Murmansk, though. But the mountain troops were doing a lot of amphibious warfare up there. Hello, LOL. Best, how you doing?
Ausrücken! Bereit! Ausrücken!
Okay, we are sinking American subs, it appears. Which, of course, is a good thing. Maybe a bad thing that they're all the way in there, but a lot of action out here. Okay, our areas. Well, we took out a destroyer. Got another destroyer. Inconclusive actions. Another destroyer down. I think all those destroyers are out at doing anti-submarine patrols because we did have subs out there for a while and we got a lot of them lost, but okay. What is this? I don't know, Honduras or something? Okay, I think these are all the type, yeah, type 7 class. Now, let's have them go convoy raiding. Well, the Azores is probably a little too close. Let's do Mid-Atlantic Gap. And okay. Grand Admiral Raider. Where is the engage at medium risk? Is that, or because I want them to retreat when they start getting too badly shot up, so I don't know if you can easily just tell me what the setting, or where the setting is, you know, left, right, top, bottom, for enable automatic reinforcements. Okay, no. Automatically split us off is now disabled. Pair priority high. Current engagement. Engage at medium risk. Engage at high risk. Always engage. Do not engage. Engage at low risk. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with low risk for these guys. So they'll go out there and engage at low risk. I think that's good. Okay, I think I figured that out. mean, sure, I would like to choke off all enemy convoys, but the whole point, really, in my mind with this is, well, we lost a sub there, and we took out a convoy there, though the real point is to do as much damage as you can without, or compared, not without loss, but with loss, with minimum loss to you. Uh-oh. How did they do this? These guys made it to here, so they're being supplied from there. Okay, fine, but how did they... Yeah, I know things are slow here. This is low infrastructure and probably heavily damaged. No, you're here. You attack them. Counterattack there. Oh, they had to retreat. Some Dutch down here. Okay, will you come down to Juba? Alright, well, rating efficiency.
Los! Zuhören!
Now, we're... Okay, the Italians are down here pretty good. There. Hello, No Need. Hello, Beam Slam, how you doing? Go all to the end. Say, well, we're gonna go. This again to everybody who's either watching now or watching later. This is a test playthrough, is how I'm viewing it, to take a look at what World Ablaze is, and I know it's still in development. I mean, hell, Hearts of Iron 4 is still in development. So I don't know how. We're going to try the Soviet Union invasion here coming up shortly. I don't know how far we're going to go after that. It's like I say, it's mostly here just to see how all this goes. We were able to take here really only by doing an invasion back here in Palestine and cutting them off. We weren't able to do well here. Now, so these are kinds of questions that I'm trying to figure out with what's going on and how the mod is working and whatnot. So I don't know how deep or how long we're going to go into all of the... Okay, you come up to here. Okay, panzers are here. Infantry is here. They're retreating back to there. See if you can cut them off. You drive to the airport. No, the airport's over here, I guess. Then to the air base. Guess these guys can just leave from down here once they get to the ports. Get them back up. Yeah, that's a big question for me. You don't want it like super easy that we just simply, say go to Leningrad, Moscow, and Stalingrad, and hey, we won. But you also don't want to make it like when I was last playing Hearts of Iron or Black Ice, that you're just stuck along this border forever. You don't want that either. So it's a tricky balancing test for any of the mods that are trying to make things fairly realistic. Okay, we have more more free dockyards. Then we're going to put more Type 9 submarines into operation. Okay. Now, we're getting to repairing things a little more heavily. Some still expansion. Now, when can we start deploying? Damn. And make sure these you get mostly completed before you can deploy units. Which, yeah, isn't a bad idea. Okay.
Ihre Befehle.
Right.
Ausrücken. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Okay, let's take a look at the template for these guys. Okay. Well, do we have enough supply equipment? Yes, we have a lot of supply equipment. So let's look at our... Is there a support unit? Because we're low on a lot of this other stuff. So we could do a Horstron Field Hospital there. I think afford it reasonably well. And so that my first real test with this mod was how well the Battle of France went, and I think it was adequate. Maybe that's, I don't know, too faint of praise or whatever, but I mean, I wasn't super impressed, but I wasn't disappointed either. So that part is okay. And so the other big test, I mean, not that North Africa is nothing, it is definitely something, but the other big one is coming into, okay, you come to occupy a little bit more internally here. Keep the resistance activities down. Do we ever recruit an agency up? No, 5 more days. And so that's what we're testing. I mean, so I'm just building subs out here, and putting them out in hopefully intelligent paths, but I'm not really worrying about the Navy. I just created the first I'm creating the first intelligence agency. So I'm not like playing this game really terribly seriously, shall we say. It's between hard and easy. It's a balancing act. Also, the exercise in prioritizing which front to press on first, and how would that before the USA joins the chat. Yeah, yeah, very much, because what when I say we, because I'm a modder too, what these modders, game developers, we're all reverse engineering World War II. Okay, you know, this is an elite division. Okay, like Leibstandarte, the first SS Panzer Grenadier, whatever it's called over its history. Division. I mean, starts the war as a regiment, but you know, okay, this is an elite division. Well, what does that mean? You know, compared to a standard army division, you know, of Germany's, and how does that compare to the Polish division? If the Polish division has the same amount of artillery, same amount of rifles, same amount of machine guns, let's just say theoretically, how is Leibstandarte better? Because we can see that however good Poland was, and it was a bit out of date as an army, the German division, you know, two divisions, even in a standard German army, 2 divisions that have equal number of men, equal number of artillery pieces, equal number of machine guns and rifles or whatever. Basically, the German division wins. Okay. And that's because of leadership factors, communication factors, I think training levels, other things involved there. going on. So generally speaking, if things are equal, Germany normally wins. Now, not like it kicks its butt, on a 1-to-1 basis super hard, but generally it wins. And if you can get a 2-to-1 basis, it's going to win pretty damn well. Okay, so what does that mean? You got to sort of go in and analyze all that stuff and come up with comparative values. And okay, once you do that, then if you're just doing a war game, shall we say, of the invasion of Poland, well, then you just go and get all the historical units on both sides, put them out in sort of roughly historical starting points, and go play. And can the Poles last an extra 2 weeks or whatever? That's considered winning in the game, or whatever it might be. And because obviously it's not a chess match, which each side is fairly balanced. It's obviously it's a delaying action for the Poles, and you're fighting to delay the outcome, not who's going to be victorious and who's going to lose the overall campaign. But okay, that's fine. But once you jump up to this grand strategy level, is sort of saying that, yeah, what's the U.S. doing? What does production values mean? Producing how many rifles, how many aircraft, and all of that, and how good are the aircraft, and how good are the pilots training, and where are you emphasizing Pacific Front or Eastern Front, and all of that. And so we're reverse engineering World War II and then giving variables. The Protez, or however you pronounce it, nice 6x6 light truck that Krupp built before an early war. Well, that factory gets bombed. And the Germans, okay, it's bombed. It's functionally destroyed. And so they don't build any more of these vehicles. They don't. They're good vehicles, I think, but they're not great. They're not wondrous. You still have the Opel Blitz truck, which is just your basic sort of truck, and a bunch of other truck manufacturers that are a bit larger. Now they just keep rolling with those things. They don't like rebuild the factory just to make more Protezers, or however you say it. So the production ceases on those, and I'm sure they salvage what machinery they can and they use it to produce something, but that production line is destroyed. It's done. They don't try to rebuild it because it's not like, oh, we've got to have this particular truck for whatever reason. I think part of the stuff is going on is they're encountering the Eastern Front is happening, and whether it's the snow or I always butcher this word, the Respetina, the mud problem in the East. They're going, instead of light trucks to pull light, anti-tank guns. And anti-tank guns and such were getting heavier, but they were still doing light, the 75 millimeter field howitzers, light AA. Instead of pulling them by a light truck, we'd rather have them pulled by a light half track. So I think maybe some of the emphasis was shift, but they kept up production pretty steady until it was bombed. Well, what if that factory doesn't get bombed? Because what if, I don't know, they've already invaded England, or what if they have better Luftwaffe coverage and the bombing raid happens but doesn't blow up the factory so much. You got these what ifs. So you have this sort of what ifing balance here, is how bad are we repairing these factories or not? What's going on with all this crap here that needs to be repaired to get up to it? A lot of this is an occupied territory or whatever, not that. So all of that is hard to do, and so we're always making balancing judgments. By the way, I was updated with a ton of stuff on September 25th. Don't know if the issues the supply got addressed or some other AI issues, like inadequate building of equipment. So, okay, Beam Slam, that's a good reason for me to go back to that mod to try that out after I get done with this. So that will probably be my next big thing if they've updated it, because I just got frustrated and haven't been watching it. How do you sort out propaganda, elite divisions, real elite divisions? Yeah, supply factors, age, generally well modded in Hoi 4. Yeah, no, yeah, you're absolutely right. What makes up an elite division? In real life, and then how it's modded into a war game is obviously try and do it. Elite divisions, in some cases, have special selection by trial by endurance, shall we say, like the Rangers in World War II, or even the Airborne in World War II for the Americans. They had really hard, trials to get through just to get into the unit. The Airborne had to run up and down a particular mountain I think in Georgia or South Carolina every day. Currahee, I think it was called. They had to do this stuff, and so many people just dropped out because they weren't physically fit enough to get through it, or motivated enough to go through the harsh tactics. Okay, so wheedling out groups of people. Training levels. How much training do you get? Do you get 90 days of training before you go to the front? Or do you get 6 months of training before you get to the front? So training levels. 3 is equipment levels. Do you get all the latest equipment? Do you have all the tanks you're supposed to have? Maybe you have extra. Your tank battalion has extra units over a standard tank battalion, or you get the newest tanks. Those elements come into elite. The 4th element is a bit harder to do in judging in real life and or in war games. Hard to quantify, but it's sort of the will to fight, sort of the ideological element. So you can see, I don't know, some of the Japanese willing to fight for the death, even in non-elite units. So their morale is sort of unshakable to some degree. Or is the Waffen-SS, because they're an all-volunteer, basically the elite units, because there's obviously junk Waffen-SS units too, but the elite units in the Waffen-SS, they were all volunteer corps. They were all ideologically motivated, not just because, they had physical fitness standards, but for like Das Reich and Leibstandarte, their physical fitness standards were sort of maybe a little better than the standard, Panzer Grenadier division or something, but not superbly more. Then they had more height, be the right how tall you had to be and whatnot. Had some of those a little bit more than the Army, but they didn't have a hard selection course, so it was more ideological. So yeah, and you get in those sort of 4 issues, and that's how you. And if you have enough elements of those, you're an elite unit of whatever source and whatnot, and so then you put it in Zaire, the current Congo, the DSP are considered elite, but they melted like snow once they met Rwandan troops in 1997. Katanga Tigers, on the hand, performed well at the same supply level. I don't know specifically who the Katangan Tigers. I know Katanga as in the breakaway state that was supported by some of the mercenaries down here. I do know about Katanga, but I don't know specifically about the Katanga Tigers. And generally, I think they're called the gendarmes. I think it was maybe it's been so long since I've been reading about it, but the Katanga gendarmes was sort of the basic military element, was actually fairly decent compared to some of the other Congolese forces, and they stood up reasonably well against some of the Swedes that came in. See, if Toyjet was still around, he'd hear me bashing the Swedes. So the Katanganese did okay, and the mercenaries did better against the Swedes, but the Swedes won just because the UN overwhelming the Katanga state down here in the 60s gets overrun. So yeah, and Sweden rules, yeah. And I definitely, different motivation levels, different motivations to be in the Army in different places in Africa. Sometimes you have, I think, rather strong nationalism, like in Biafra, but the troop quality, shall we say, of the Biafran soldiers wasn't so great necessarily. But I don't know that the Nigerian soldiers' troop quality was much better. Just they were much better equipped, and well, from 67 to 1970. It took, I don't know if it was a full 3 years, but it took years for Nigeria to retake Biafra fully, sort of down to Port Harcourt down in here that they were sort of holding out at the end. So, yeah, there's often variables, and sometimes whether it's nationalistic, or patriotism reasons versus just, hey, I'm a soldier because the gig's good. You get well paid, get to carry a gun, whatnot. But weren't like, they're not there trying to defend their own homeland. They're trying to, keep Nigeria whole or whatever. They're not necessarily going to fight hard. But I also, and I know noting as a shall we say more closer observer of Africa, being in Africa, that than I am, but different, because Americans just see, well, at least zoom into here, see all this as one group of people. I mean, I'm trying to keep the Arabs in the north along the coast out of this, but they see this all as one group of people, and I know it's not. And we were talking about the other day about the Bushmen, which I sort of see down in Southwest Africa, but also in South Africa, at least as I call them. I forget the Corsanians, or forget the name, but I just know them by the name of the Bushmen. I had to Google what he said for me to know what it was. But then, Bushmen, yeah, know a bit about them. So, yeah, different ethnic groups considerably down here, and they're not all the same like the Americans sort of see them as. So they just see them as Africans, where, there's a lot of differences between different groups. Thanks, Arno. Yes, liking the stream on YouTube does mean that they will more likely suggest it to other people. Are we done yet with 4 days? And so elites can be variables, and as we can see, the average, and now the average American infantryman right now, of course, is a volunteer, meaning we have no conscription in the U.S. They all volunteer to be here, and especially since shortly after the 2001 9/11 attack, all of the volunteers going into the Army know they're going into combat. So all of the people that are just there to get a better education, because there were a lot of people, from poorer backgrounds, just, and we're going to go, yeah, I guess anti-partisans, there we go, and whatnot. Basically, they all know they're going into combat. So they know they're going to go be soldiers and not just, there for the gains. Maximilian, the red battle flyer, burnout, shot down. A victory of all German Reich will be remembered. Okay, base war support. Okay, so let's look down here. But the average U.S. infantry fighter easily defeats your okay, why are you, you're still marching there, you're coming down here this way, I guess. The most elite element in the Iraqi army. So yeah, and that was a professional army that had fought and I don't know if that means that they were a bit used up for fighting the Iranian army that fought them to a draw. So that was, especially if you look at the 1980s army, or no, the 1990s army, sorry, of Desert Storm. You see the, yeah, I guess we all go there. So we want to get to the port. So that was a battle-hardened army, and the U.S. just kicked its butt. So that all varies. Hello, Sky for Just. What do you think about low resistance system? Because this mod is really, and I mean really hard, but this adds another level of difficulty. Yeah, this mod is a complicated mod. I've been sort of ignoring until just very recently the whole intelligence agency on this thing. Hearts of Iron. And they've tried to make I'm gonna. And this is not entirely correct, but in simple terms, they've tried to dumb down Hearts of Iron, and not necessarily the sophistication of how this battle here that had happened, an air attack against one frigate and 3 destroyers in which we killed that. That is actually still rather well technically fought out as a battle on the map, as it were. But they've tried to simplify it maybe for players. But it really isn't a simple game. It's a game that should take multiple sessions to get okay at. Now, I'm not saying great at or good, like, hey, I can beat other players. I mean, just to be able to play it well. It should take multiple sessions, and you should want to do a lot of things and, manage a lot of things in the game. If you don't want to do that kind of stuff, and especially Hearts of Iron 3 is not for you, and probably Hearts of Iron 4 is not for you. It's not to be a simplified game, and maybe simplified is a better term than dumbed down. And I don't mean this as a knock on anybody who's playing it, because it's how much time and effort you want to put into the game. And it's not that you're whether intelligent enough or not intelligent enough to play the game. It's how much time do you want to take learning the game. And we're going to keep going there, but we're going to change to get Nairobi. And then we're going to go here and down here. And so if you don't want to take the time to learn it all, and I play it a lot faster than I like to for right now for this series, because I could spend 3 or 4 times as much detail in playing the game, but it would just get more and more boring to watch. We captured a British operative, very good. Or at least I think it would for most people, so. Okay, I don't care about the quality of the Chanel division. They're not meant to actually really fight real opponents. They're meant to go in and occupy. Okay, now let's put him under, maybe an SS guy. Dietrich, Kruger, no. Well, it doesn't look like Browhitch to me, but I don't. Maybe I'm just, the photos that I'm used to seeing may not be good representatives of him. I don't know. Oh well, I guess not an SS guy, because there's not just a crummy junk SS officer here. We'll put him under him. Okay, just so that we can see here. Okay. Well, Luxembourg is being a bit of a problem. So let's move into Luxembourg. Dieppe is being a bit of a problem, so let's move 2nd Division out there. Okay, up there, and the Dutch, the Arnos are being a problem. Okay, down near the Spanish border. I don't know that these are the worst of the... I'm going to put you on range because you're coming all the way down here. The problems, but they're just the ones that are popping up first, so... Okay, down to Strasbourg. Which probably shouldn't really be that much of a problem, but okay. down over near Nancy.
Zuhören.
And over in Brussels.
Bereit.
Thank you so much, No Need. That really helps. The thumbs up and shared on Twitter, that really helps. Daily history thread. Well, hey, post a link on your right here on your to your Twitter feed. I want to follow it. No Need. I would appreciate if you did. So I want to go in and copy and paste that so I can follow it myself. Yeah, I'm just not bothering that much with Turkey, and quite honestly though, Arno, I want to test out sort of Barbarossa without, say, Turkey as being an issue, because Uncharted has done a lot of work to the AI, and I want to face his AI as sort of a historical base, so I don't really want to come through Iran and Turkey to go after the Soviet Union. I want to do a traditional Barbarossa, even if it's not the best thing. Because again, this is more of a test of how well all this is working than it is a...
Angetreten.
Let's see, maybe you should come up this way. Remember, yeah, never have greens. If you mean green troops, yeah, I get you. I have that for, well, yeah, maybe, okay, we have time here.
Befehle.
Okay, those are trained. This whole front system is brought down. Okay, they're off over there.
Befehle.
You're right about that. Okay, so these are all trained.
Ihre Befehle.
Well, okay, some regulars, the rest trained.
Achtung.
Trained.
Achtung.
Those are the Panzer division, so yeah.
Achtung.
Okay, some green here for Rommel's force. It's been waiting for an American invasion here, but it's still early in 42, so... well, let's... yeah. Let's train them. I keep forgetting, so yeah. Oh, it's here, right. So Rommel's force is being trained. They're Hoth. Now they're down in Africa, so we're not going to mess with them. And these guys, yeah, it looks like just about everybody's trained here. Reasonably well, but thank you for that. Time for a Coke. I got a little bit here actually still. I ate just before starting the stream. So yeah. But it is probably time to end the episode. I know we really haven't gotten very far, a lot of talking, but don't worry, the live stream ain't going anywhere. You live out there on Twitter or YouTube. But I'm going to end this episode. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Love to see you around more often and post comments about anything below. See you next time. Okay, well, let's just make a save here, and then we'll start another episode. Hey, thanks for following the channel. Really do appreciate it. Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 with my continuing look at World Ablaze mod for Hearts of Iron 4. It is a really good mod. I don't know yet really if it's something that's better than Black Ice. I have my current problems with Black Ice, though I've been informed there's a new version out that I'm going to take a look at after I get done with this. But this is doing very well. I mean, again, I'm not saying it's better than, it's doing very well, and I'm enjoying playing it. So you might want to give it a try. But before you do that, subscribe, like the video, share, comment below, all that good stuff. So Hopefully will. And haven't gotten no need. I was hoping no need would post his Twitter account here. We're getting a lot of, yeah, we're using up a lot of fuel, so we need to see about trade. Where can we get more fuel from? Soviet Union isn't giving all they're supposed to. Libya is giving what we can from there. Okay. Well, let's get some from Iraq and some from Iran. Hopefully that will help. We'll burn a lot of fuel up going after the Soviet Union, so we won't get that. I don't know why Saudi Arabia only has one oil, but that seems sort of weird. This is going to be painful, people. Painful, painful, painful. We've got so many synthetic factories, and they're all in Germany, so they're not being hit by partisans. Okay, you guys come to the port, because we're going to be getting out of here soon, and Italy's going to have to take care of this all by themselves. Well, we'll keep the infantry units, but the motorized are going to go as soon as we get them to a port. Okay, and I guess you're after there, go up to that port. You go to there. We'll keep marching this way, because I think there's some British units trapped up there. You head to that port. Okay, let's see what else we can do with the government here. I don't think we want to go beyond service by requirement. We can't do war economy yet. Ship designer. Submarine production costs. Well, since we're mostly doing submarines, let's increase that. Naval theorist. Let's do that. I took all of our political power out. Oh, Mexico is now our enemy. Uh-oh. Okay, there they are. Keep attacking them. They're gonna lose supply and other things. When they get there, we'll move them back up to Europe. I guess we can start getting these guys back to Europe. Click here, and then Thessalonica. To the port. There we go. Can you get there from here? Why aren't you driving? What? Okay, from here? I thought I would see. Eastern Lebensraum. Okay, what is port facilities that bad or something? No, that shouldn't be the issue. No, it's not liking that for some... What? What? Oh, is it maybe here the strait is not controlled by us? That could be. Hold on. You guys come up this way. You guys come up this way. That could be that this strait is not controlled by us, so we can't come through at the port that way. That would make some sense. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let's see. Lebensraum in the east. Living room in the east. April is a bit too early, I think, for a... yeah, I think it is time to appoint Albert Speer. Oh wow, get fully mobilized into the core support. Yeah, we want to do this. I hadn't even fully read through all that. Yep, we want to do that. Let's look at the rest of these. No, they're not there yet. Trying to get more of these damaged factories back. I've been hoping for. Into operation. It's a partisan damage and whatnot. I believe mostly not. Let's take a look at the air. Philippines has capitulated. We'll look over there. Yeah, we're mostly winning the air war. Even over there, but not over the channel. So yeah, we're winning the air war here. Now, okay, what we can do now here is we should be doing is bringing our bomber forces back to Germany. These are patrol aircraft. Okay, they can stay out patrolling the Red Sea. That's fine for the moment. I want to here, select here. Okay. They're still there. Okay, South Egypt, Southern Egypt, we don't need that anymore. You come up to here. Come up to there. Okay, we don't need you in North Africa anymore. You come up to there. Okay, well, we had been bombing Malta fairly heavily, I think. But, okay, let's move you up to, well, here. We're going to keep some pressure, but most of these guys are going to get the tactical bombers a little closer to the front. These guys can be a little further back, or the close air support, the CAS. Get them right to there. Because they should all, of course, help in our operations. Yeah. We move these? No, we didn't. Okay. I don't need all these fighters down there. We're gonna set up some new fighter units. We demand Tiger tanks. Well, in time you may get them. So the Tiger lobby is back, is it now?
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Well, you push to there.
Zuhören.
You start pushing there already, but you start walking there to cut them off. We not, I guess we're low on trucks or something? Yeah, we don't have enough trucks to do more motorized units. That's not good. Now for, oh good, we got a new aircraft. Let's got the new Focke-Wulf, great. Demanding of tigers, eh? There we go. You got tigers coming. He's being researched at the moment. Yes, peer pressure. Viewer pressure. The viewers are pressuring me. Oh my god. Well, our air operations are generally doing okay here, meaning we're losing a few aircraft, but they're losing a lot of ships. Not just convoys, but actual ships, which has got to be more expensive. Okay, what does our... This is a good airbase. What does our... Naval bombers, okay, we have 62 of those. Condors. Look like, okay. So let's put 40 of them. I know they're long range, but we're going to put them over the channel here, going after ships. We also need to, actually, what we're gonna do here is, I guess this Africa squadron, we're gonna move it over to there to give them fighter coverage. Over there. With the channel. Yeah, the Italians shouldn't be moving their navy through the channel. Or the North Sea or whatever. Dutch East Indies have capitulated. I was going to look over here at the Philippines. Yes, they're doing good. They've taken down here. Got a lot of their strategic resources. So Japan is doing okay. Yep, Japan's doing okay. Oh, we can recruit an operative. Very good. Okay. Yeah, we've turned her, I believe, from Britain over to ours. Otto Scorzini, demolition expert commando. Tough. Skill, she's maxed out at 1. Seducer, infiltrator. We're not going to be doing safecracker, infiltrator, master interrogator, and double agent. She's another one that we turned. Well, counter-espionage. Well, we're not looking for counter-espionage. Yeah, we can, I guess we'll recruit him. And we're going to, No, we're going to root out resistance. Well, area. We have an area where we would start. Oh, IKB, yes, we're researching the tiger, IKB. We've got some. Yeah, Paris may be a good option to start rooting out resistance. Oh, there we go. He's out there now. Good. Root out resistance. I've heard people say that the current spying situation is a bit overpowered, and that very well may be the case. Anti-partisans, very good. Actually, we're just going to put all these guys on trains or whatever, and there wasn't much trains, but still. Our motorized forces are leaving Africa. Now you were almost there, but stop and help them out. Okay, well. These guys. They're at that airport. Okay, so. First one, Baltic states. Ground attack. Eastern Poland. No, you go over to there. From shipping. Oh, let's make sure all of these guys are ground attack. Okay, very good. Yeah, both. Make sure they're both going there. Well, we're going to be getting a, well, start off here. So make sure with the right. We have to get this part of Bessarabia back, and you get up and fly air operations there. Now, we do have a lot more, more fighters here. So let's get the Emils up here. Baltic states, both. I just like doing 100 just to keep the fighter groups as basically the same as, you know, strength as possible for whatever we're doing. Now we're going to be also facing against Come back here to Warsaw. Put 100 Dora models up over Western Poland. And down here in the Northern Balkans, because this is basically our territory now. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, hopefully that will do well. Let's look at our aircraft production. Well, let's upgrade to here. Yeah, it was just a minor hit. Okay, here from the minor hit to efficiency. Uncharted's doing well with that for sure. I create training air. Yeah. Cool to build a pilot training band and then create squadrons out of the schools. Yeah, that could be a good tactic, I could see. I just don't necessarily micromanage this as much as I should. We just got a lot of stuff that could repair that we would. Okay, Western Rhineland. I don't know why that is so bad, but we're putting that down the bottom. Wanting to focus more. Thought we were winning the air war over most of our own territory here. Okay, yeah, well, let's give it a little bit of time. The deployment of some of these new air units, fighters particularly. Yes, good. Yeah, there's available decisions we should do. Demoralize the enemy. Demoralize the enemy. Activate Barbarossa, which is coming. Blow the Suez Canal. No, we don't want to do that. Develop Western coal mines we don't need. What would do? It would help. Stability, construction, speed. Don't know. Rebalance the industry. Yeah, we can dismantle the Maginot Line for 50. Five factories. I don't know. No, we're not going to do that at the moment.
Achtung!
You come up to here and then turn there.
Angetreten!
You come that way. You're down here. Now you keep moving that way. Now you stop going that way. You come down to Mombasa. May would be a nice time to invade, wouldn't you think? Definitely want to be invading by June. I know we have the war goal already. British Malaya has capitulated. Great. Mostly right now, waiting to get these panzer divisions back up.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Okay, we still have green panzers here, so we'll let Rommel keep training, which is using our fuel, but let's look at the air now. Okay, nice and green except for over the English Channel. Well, let's see about just creating another fighter squadron here. Well, lost 6 fighters there. Sunk a convoy. Yeah, we will, but I was not well prepared, I will readily admit, to deal with the partisan situation. Okay, well, we can get these guys out. Very nice.
Ihre Befehle.
We want to give them to this guy who's our commander for that. Okay, let's look and see, where do we still have, even though we've got on Brest, let's put
Achtung.
you Brest,
Ausrücken.
reduce those partisans. Okay, well, let's
Zuhören.
you, is it right here?
Ausrücken.
These two actually will just go straight to Paris because Paris is a problem. Alright, now. They're just damaging factories right and left.
Zuhören. Zuhören.
Actually, no, let's send one of those divisions down this way.
Auf geht's.
Well, hopefully that division can
Ausrücken.
deal with that, and you can come down to Dar es Salaam. Retake Tanganyika for us. Okay, May, like I say, would be a nice time to start this, but oh, now if we were to click you here and then click you here, will you go? Yes, there we go. Now we're going. Yes. Okay, so it's just they couldn't get through that straight, I think. I understand that. That is
Bereit zum
a
Ausrücken.
real potential problem. Awfully narrow there. Okay, we have Tigers and Panzer Force coming. Or being researched, at least. Well, the Italians lost 2 light cruisers, 3 destroyers. Again, they should not be in the channel. The British lost 5 planes, and our 40 naval bombers did a little bit of good, I hope. Okay, we're building up our Type 9s. Japan, non-aggression. Yes, we'll do a non-aggression with you. Okay, Albert Speer focus completed. Devastating. Okay, so now we have general staff, autarky, whatever. Staff, Deutsches Arbeitersfront, Aeronautic Funding, Reich Arbeitsdienst, coal liquefaction, bitter losers, Barbarossa preparation, mobilized infantry or industry, which I think we just got now from having him here. And I don't know that we need him here anymore. We will go to here, which will increase our factory output by 10%. I'm more worried about that than the conversion cost because I really don't. Oh, we don't have the 150. Okay, we're getting near there, but we don't. Okay, well, if we don't do anything right now, that'll increase our speed of getting experience. So I think we'll do that unless there's collaboration with the Japanese. 21 days. Sort of out of date. Becomes a general. I mean, we haven't done naval rearmament or anything. Okay, we won't do anything for a little while so that we get you're coming along faster. Okay, well, you're here now. You're going there. Fine. Okay, you come and guard this port. You come down this way. Help. You. Okay, well, you're almost there. So then from there, you come down this way as well. You're here, so this port to this port. Yeah, that's how I'm expecting it to work out. To work. Okay, so we have new model of Panzer. Yeah, we'll go with the Panzer 3N. I like the Panzer 3N. Production. I think Uncharted, from everything, it's going to be easier to switch over to this from that with hardly losing any efficiency. Yeah, a little more than I thought, maybe. Okay. Well, none of these are being produced, so let's just switch over to that for once we get production there going. Oh, we don't have enough tungsten currently. Okay. We need tungsten. Where will we get tungsten from? Oh, the Soviet Union. Well, we're going to lose that very shortly. So let's do that. Okay, that's a bit more than we need, but we're going to end the Soviet Union's tungsten coming in. Now, rubber. We have too much rubber. So let's get rid of the Soviets' rubber. Fuel. Well, we're going to exploit the Soviet Union while we can for fuel. Now let's max out these, especially since we're not costing any more factories. That will be helpful. Oh, Japan. We can maybe get 10 from Japan. No, that's just gonna... I'm hoping, well, hoping we get some of this stuff coming a bit more overland. Who's doing the planning here? Division... I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Oh, Ragnar Dal. How are you doing? What does World Ablaze mean? Well, World on Fire would be. Yes, we're still playing Germany. That World, I guess, it's the name of the mod, but Ablaze, like meaning on fire. The World on Fire. The World in Flames would be another meaning for that. But World in Flames is already taken for an actual game. Okay, well, some of these I just haven't done because I didn't. These are exclusatory of that. The World in Flames is a. I've never played it, but it's a very good. There is actually a computer version of it, but it's a board game, very detailed of World War II. There is a computer version, but there's no AI for it, so you always have to play against others. War of movement, breakthrough rate. Yeah. I like that. 88 days. Yeah, we'll let it take 88 days. So, World Ablaze wouldn't have been bad. I mean, World in Flames wouldn't be bad, but it's sort of already been used. Don't know if there's a mod. Okay, well, you're going to stay there and hold the port. You're coming down to there. These guys are going to come to here. Okay, there. I'm waiting for the panzers. There's 4 panzers there and some motorized. These guys, I don't know if Rommel's just wasting his time out here. I was expecting, well, maybe, yeah, I was expecting a Allied invasion here. North Africa, I don't know what's been programmed. How are we doing for trucks? Not enough, but we have enough. We have more than enough mechanized infantry vehicles. So, if we were to come over here to the panzer divisions and click on this, mobile infantry battalions, and see about that. Okay, and we could do that. A lot. We'll do that. Okay, now that will reduce the amount of trucks that we need. Take up most of our reserves of that. That number should go down shortly because we're just sending out fresh to all the divisions. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna come up here for an army group south push. I think is what we're going to do with you.
Ausrücken.
How strong? 6 divisions, so
Angetreten.
let's add you to Gadarians and send up
Ausrücken.
here. We don't have enough panzers. We just don't have enough panzers. What do we do? What do we do?
Achtung.
Okay, well, what we do is we move you guys down to here.
Ausrücken.
And we see about,
Angetreten.
okay, where's,
Zuhören.
there he is. You just got another division to reinforce you for your attack out of the mountains
Ausrücken.
against the Germans. Okay, Dietl has 7 divisions here. Okay, well, let's, it's a bit late, but let's start it now. Let's plan an attack from here to here and here. Okay, with 7 divisions. There we go. Okay, so they're all assigned. Good. Now, what we need to do here is find the German Navy, what there is of it. There we go. Okay, yes. Bullshit, Gross Deutschland. Okay, that looks okay-ish. You come up, well, I guess to here. You base out of here. Now, do we have an air base up here? No, doesn't look like it, does it? Oh no, we do have one way back here. This is why I hate. Have any of you heard me rant about that I hate the state system here? Okay, you deploy up to there, and once you get up to there, you come to here and you're going to fly some air operations over the water. And we can use, yeah, let's not do too many just because we don't have a very big base, but I don't think we need a huge number. You come there and go after that. Well, same number, I guess. You come from Northern Scandinavia, what they're calling it. Yes, please, don't start again. Okay, I won't. There we go. Some fighter coverage up there. We're losing war support. Damn. Don't know that he's doing terribly good yet on the resistance here, but okay.
Befehle. Angetreten.
And I think we're going to end the episode, not the live stream, but the episode here. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you made it this far, thank you so much. If you want to, you can post comments below. See you next time for more, yes, even more Hearts of Iron. Okay, let's just make a save before we start another episode here. All right, let's back and do this. Where is... Okay, they're coming here.
Ausrücken!
Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745, and I know you've heard it before, if not from me, from somebody else. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you around so much, so thank you if you would. And of course, hit that like button. Please, pilot promoted. Yeah, what do we have in factories destroyed? Are those fixed? I don't know. Weird. We're trying to get the resistance down. Not fast enough. We're getting ready for Barbarossa. Fast receiver. Good. Okay. Yeah, this should probably be titled the Barbarossa episode when we get to it, but we will, of course, see. No, that was just a upgrade of units more than new production. We're getting new equipment being researched. Well, I guess military police, that will help, and we will get that to rush that. Reduce that before. Will you be doing historical Barbarossa Leningrad? Yeah, basically. Just trying to push in as deep and as fast. I don't know if for first turn, if we're looking at, or I mean first season, I should not turn, first season if we're looking at pushing to Stalingrad, but we're definitely looking to push in. Okay. New, better small arms. That is good. We are pushing a little ahead on that because we need that. It's a year. That's a long ways off to. We've got a lot of air experience, so we're not planning on doing strategic bombing. Interception detection, that would be nice. So yeah, let's do this. We'll spend this. Oh, and we can get Spear now, so we will do that, which will help factory output. Right, there we go. Okay. You guys come to there, to the border. And we have half the number of panzers I want. Oh man. Let's look at our... Okay, so we're making, well, we're not using up any mechanized right now, but reduce the deficit for that. Probably more support equipment than we need. So, oh well. How are we doing for heavy infantry? Ooh, we got a lot of heavy infantry equipment. Okay. Ooh, we got a lot of this stuff. So let's reduce that down and upgrade to that. Okay, I know I'm not watching this as closely as I should, so only 50,000 extra light infantry equipment, basically rifles and whatnot, submachine guns. And we're using more than we are currently making. We have a good reserve of that. Now, we need artillery and heavy artillery and motorized and anti-tank. So let's... We probably don't need all these. light support. Okay, so let's do 2 more. Go to 5 and do more there. Is that all the trucks we're having? I'm only making that many trucks. Wow, that's way under trucks. Okay, tanks. Tanks. We've got lots and lots of medium tanks. Lots of support tanks. Okay, so let's reduce this down by 10 factories. And let's go to 5 and get 5 more for there. And 5 more for there. There we go. Okay, well, let's save this just in case I want to come back to this right here. Okay, well. We just did the spear thing. Okay. Cause a decision now, which is cool. But I forgot, and we need more political power. Damn, it's gonna be in a delay. I was hoping by June 1 we would Operation Barbarossa, so we need to get to 25. And then we can go in. Okay, so however long it takes us to get 16 political points. What is that, 8 days or something? Okay, you can support that attack. Make it go even better. No, I'm looking. Resource map. Okay, there is some rubber in here. Very good. We want that. There was rubber in there. Alright, and Tanganyika. Not lots, but some, and some is better. ME-262 and 88mm gun time. Well, I don't know about that just yet. Some of your Panzers are you give sense of, that's an idea. Okay, well, let's see about so number, not request. Oh, modifier lend lease. Okay, what are we currently? Let's get rid of all of these. Yeah, that was it. Send. Start lend lease. So let's see. We can. Wow, we've got a lot of crummy stuff, don't we? Okay, we got Hotchkiss. Wow, we got a lot of crummy stuff here. Well, let's give them 120 of these once. Need to figure the number out before. Let's give 200 of these. Once. So he even got 10 of the Chartreuse, and I think, well, maybe there were 12 of them made. There was a very small number, and they only got one really intact. The rest were blown up enough that was unusable. Oh, yeah, I should have done this before. Very smart. Might be in our regular Panzer. Yeah, might be, but our main thing, we haven't been making new Panzer units for a while because we've been out of trucks, and I really should have paid more attention to that. But we've got 2,800 Panzer IVs. We got 800 Panzer IIIs. Aust A's, 1,100 Aust A Panzer IIIs. We got a lot of stuff here. So I'm much more on let's just dump some decent stuff to Romania. Yeah, we'll dump that. Let's see, what can we do for, let's come up here. What do we have extra of that is not terribly useful? Yeah, we'll give them 15 Polish fighters. Once. I know it says 20, but they'll hopefully just get to 15. Let's give them 600. It's going to be a big one-time shipment. Once of that. We can give them some Spanish Republican guns. Rifles. Yeah, let's give them a bunch of French rifles. Let's give them 3,000 rifles. There we go. Good idea. Glad I'm doing this. Thank you. Yeah, no, we have no artillery to give them because we need every bit of artillery we can get. We can give them out of our production, but we can't. There's no pool of it. Okay, so they're getting some tanks. A little bit of aircraft, hardly any, but we're using a lot of ours. And no, not going to give them any convoys, so send that to them now. Let's go Slovakia. Start Lend-Lease. Now Slovakia is going to get, let's go 200 of these once. The FT-17's the old. We'll give them the Toldies. We'll give them 60 Toldies. And we'll give them 200 of these. So that way I have some sort of tank. Yeah, they'll have some sort of tank. Let's get them. Okay, heavy. Yeah. We can do 500 of these. And well, let's go 4,000 of these. No, we didn't give as much to Romania, but there we go. And for air, no, there's hardly anything here. Oh, just there we go. So some heavy equipment, tanks, whatnot. Romania, the yeah, I don't know. I thought about it. I didn't. Hopefully this will get them. Where are they going now with all their stuff? What are you doing? We're getting ready for Barbarossa, guys. Was there some invasion, something that you have to deal with that I don't know of?
Ihre Befehle. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Oh, we need to come back up to here. As fast as possible. Okay, but you're going to be late because I think we're going, well, we got to wait till we get the political power. American operative captured. We have ways of making you talk. What's going on out here? Oh, we took out a destroyer. Good. Losing some aircraft. Sunk a sub, though. Took out a convoy. I think they're starting to protect their convoy as well. Okay, now decision time here. Well, oh, what does Japan want? Oh, Malaysia wants to. Okay, yes, you may. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to go with activate Operation Barbarossa. Yes, we just declared war on the Soviet Union. No, yeah, that's what I thought. Let's call to arms. German-American war here. Good. let's get some of you guys going here. No, I have not prepared this the best. That's quite true. Okay. You and you attack there. You attack there. You attack there. You and you attack there.
Zuhören! 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 Bereit! Ausrücken!
Oh no, we gotta call you to arms, I guess.
Zuhören!
Oh, you get to go straight across from there.
Angetreten!
Okay. That division can attack there, so it's attacking from more than one spot.
Achtung!
You can attack there.
Achtung!
No, this isn't well planned out. If any of you are thinking that I thought this was, no, this is not.
Ausrücken!
This is more of a haphazard thing. And since haphazard things generally tend to have a good outcome, yeah, I'm expecting to do well. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Yes, we break the Ribbentrop Molotov Pact. Okay. Now, can we? Yes. Straight across there. Let's move our panzers sort of this way. You guys come there.
Ihre Befehle? Ausrücken! Achtung! Angetreten!
Okay, since you're pushing from here already, we will support you.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Attack with you there, attack with you there. Wow, they're going fairly well actually here. Okay, we may get our asses beat. They're already retreating. Stop. Hold. We may get our butts beat.
Auf geht's!
That means Uncharted has either done a very good job or I've done a very poor job. Both could be true.
Achtung!
You could be doing well and I could be doing poor. Oh, Mongolia. I mean, Mongolia is not an issue for me. Okay, they're retreating back there, so you guys push here to here. Okay, you follow along to there. You come back north to here, you come back north to here. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. You guys, which ones patrol? You guys patrol here. Okay, you guys are operating there. How is our air war generally doing? Okay, green zone's good. Where do we not have green? Oh, down here. Okay, well, yeah, we just sort of forgot them there. I love it when I have an air minister who does all the hard work. Yeah, you might as well come here too. No, I'm more looking at just seeing if I can hold the line right now than any naval invasion of Sevastopol.
Befehle? Befehle?
Right now I'm doing rather poorly, I think. Okay, well.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Because we're being pushed back. I think Operation Barbarossa was supposed to be the invasion of the Soviet Union, not the Soviet invasion of Germany. Uh-oh.
Bereit zum
Uh-oh.
Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Yeah, they've already taken Memel. Okay, people. Barbarossa isn't quite going the way I had hoped. I didn't, like I said earlier, I didn't expect or want a, you know, like a walkover, but, and I know I don't have enough panzer units here.
Bereit. Angetreten.
But yeah, okay, what do we... Join the war. Request to join the war, accept, yes. Yes. Iceland? I didn't know Iceland was one of our... Okay, well, great. Yes, you can send 2 divisions. We need them.
Zuhören.
Help save the Reich. Come on, come on, people. Come on, Italy. You're already in it, I think. Yes. I hope. Come on, Italy. If you don't come and join me in fighting now, they'll come and visit you on you in your in Italy.
Ihre Befehle?
Okay, our panzers made it to there. Great.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung. Angetreten. Ausrücken.
They're pushing into there, but we lost Memel. Oh man.
Zuhören.
You support that attack.
Bereit. Bereit.
You support that. Yeah, victory's assured, I'm sure, with Iceland. Oh wow, we did so well here, we've stopped attacking. Why?
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
The Fuhrer didn't order that stop of an attack.
Ausrücken.
He didn't order the stop of the attack.
Befehle?
Oh, did they? Now they're still trying to get ashore there. Okay. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
It did say it wasn't supposed to be easy. I don't know that I'm anywhere near properly prepared, so don't take this as, hey, this mod sucks because you can't drive into the Soviet Union just as much as anything means. I just suck at it, I think. Now, it would help if I had those 6 Panzer divisions there. Oh, stop training. But, and even then I don't know that that's enough. I've not managed production well. I know that to be a fact. Okay, these forts that they have here are super strong. Don't know why, I don't know the historical precedent for those forts, but okay.
Bereit.
You push into there. You guys... come up to here. You move to there.
Ihre Befehle?
You counterattack. Okay, well, somehow, through my incompetence, I did get a pocket going here.
Angetreten.
See, we need to attack across the river here. Okay, how are we doing for naval control up here? Not good. Okay. Well, we lost some planes. We have a naval battle go here, I think. No, not yet. We're looking for each other. That probably means I can't do the invasion. German entry into the Balkans. We shall liberate the lands from Bolshevik rule. Okay, very nice. That's
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
nice of you to think so. Okay, three of these infantry divisions march up into here to help deal with that. These guys will attack there, and these guys will support that attack already there.
Befehle?
They'll attack across there. Base pilot promoted, nice. Okay, guys, well,
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
you're pushed into there, that ain't good. Okay, we made it across the, what is it, the bug or something, I don't know. Let's try to do a limited advance.
Ihre Befehle?
And easy attack to there. So that we can maybe come in and swing around to Odessa and pocket them there. I played and suddenly Russia attacked and it was hell. I wasn't prepared at all. Yeah, like I say, this is literally the first time I've ever got this far with World Ablaze. So, and Uncharted, sorry, helped me a lot earlier on with some productions getting ready for France, but he, you know, can't be around all the time and holding my hand, so I think very much I might have really sort of messed this up a bit. Okay, well, we got that, so you don't need to come back to there. You can march into there. You can march into there as well. Hold that. So, like I say, like I said earlier on the stream, I think it was an earlier episode than this, but Hoi 3 or Hoi 4 is a game that you should have to play. Okay, 7 divisions, that'll help. Thank you. That you should have to play a few times before you really learn how to do anything right. So I'm not disappointed in that in myself and that it's all effed up here just because no, I don't know what I'm doing with this heavy rework of the game. Now if I played it 2 or 3 times and I'm still doing this, well then yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, well, and we're using up our fuel. Oh, well, where can we get fuel from? Let's see. Iran might give me 1 extra fuel. Rice commissary. This isn't really enough to give up a factory for. I don't know. Oh, and that's another issue here. A lot of stuff. This is terrain resource. We will hopefully got that to get extra rubber. A lot of rubber out in the Congo, other stuff down here. Well, okay, I do see that we have some Americans pushing into there. So, where are you going? Well, since you're almost there, you come to there. Head that way. Okay, well, since you're almost there, you keep moving to there, and you head this way. You come that way. Italians, I guess, are starting to move down into hold down territory. No, that's the unit that's, oh, well, whatever. Yeah, they pushed way into here. Well, does that mean that, well, we can... You guys maybe come back here now that we'll cross that little pocket. Yeah, we can't... Well, this does seem a little bit... Yeah, there's one green division, but these others are trained. 30 width is ideal. We were at 30 width, but we have done things that reduce the width, so I don't know that that's hurting us. Because we can't even get across against these two divisions. Now one's motorized, one's a tank. But we've hit them with, what, 8, 10 divisions trying to get across that river. I don't know what I'm doing so wrong there. Now, being unprepared for total Barbarossa, that fine. But that I can't take this province back with... I know, and we got pushed out very easily too, so I don't know. I'll probably need Uncharted's advice again on this. I don't know. Because I look, just to interpret, this is what I'm seeing here. I look and see a mountain division, okay, 2 infantry divisions, and a motorized division. Okay, well, when I hit it with over 20 divisions, okay, we're doing okay here. And we're not even talking like, because that's KV-1 there, that's a heavy tank. Yeah, we're fighting across the river, coming from multiple provinces. We got air power supremacy here. And we just lost. The only divisions that have enough organization. Well, okay. There we go. These guys have a fair amount of organization. Okay, well, let's... what is it? Unselect him, unselect him, unselect him. Unselect him. Okay. So all of these and all of these. 93. Well, I expect the general to put in the divisions that are most equipped. Well, okay, well that did it. Maybe I'm just sending in. I expect the general. I know I'm primarily a, these guys are all first class organized. We're fighting against 2 divisions. Yes, they are KV-1. Well, maybe I just need to play a little more smarter. Maybe I do. Okay, guys. Yeah, you attack there. Okay, these all have full organization. These basically do as well.
Ausrücken!
So I'm used to Hearts of Iron 3, in which the general will put, okay, well, we got across the river here.
Angetreten. Zuhören. Bereit. Angetreten. Achtung. Achtung.
You support the attack.
Achtung.
Okay, this is better. Yeah, maybe I need to just play this smarter, which isn't a bad thing
Angetreten. Befehle.
to need to do. Okay, well that didn't get us back across to Memel. Now this is, I guess, a wide river here. Check the percentage, or the piercing of, oh, the piercing, right.
Zuhören.
Piercing for this division here. Piercing is 12. And, well, we're fighting what looks to be a T-34 division here. I don't know what it's, right offhand, it's, armor value is of the T-34. They're very well, maybe. Hello, Tucker Zanzi. I guess that's maybe how you pronounce that. Okay, well these guys have pushed into here. That is nice. So let's
Angetreten.
take these first 3 divisions and move to here. And let's
Befehle.
push with these 2 Panzer divisions to here. And then 1 Panzer division to there. And then
Befehle.
1.
Ihre Befehle. Bereit. Ihre Befehle.
Not enough air power coverage. Okay, well we don't have any air power over there yet. Okay, do we... Okay, we have space in the air base. Do we have more bombers available? I know we have some fighters, not a lot maybe. No, not a lot. Okay, well, I guess it would help to have some fighters over doing air coverage, if nothing else. Well, okay. Alpine region, we probably don't need you there, so you come over to here and fly over there. And, well, let's use one of the, with the ace. We're gonna close to the P4 are also motorized. Yeah, mechanized need to be pierced, right? Yeah, no, I'm probably just completely unprepared for this.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
back up that way.
Angetreten.
You guys come up to here. This attack mainly was just to mess with them coming in this direction. And that direction.
Befehle.
Okay, well, let's
Achtung.
push into there with them.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Befehle.
Can support the attack. Yeah, these guys are already getting pushed back from this. Yeah, no, I'm probably just woefully unprepared.
Angetreten.
These guys should be all organized up by now. I know I didn't specifically look at it, but the river crossing and other things once I got pushed out from there.
Angetreten.
Well, that didn't work. I guess I hit them with too weak of a force. I was hoping to get around there. Okay, tigers. Tigers would be useful. Yeah, tigers would be useful. More and better tactics might be nice. Soft attack organization buff, recovery rate, soft attack. I like this better. Okay. Oh, we're getting pushed on hard here.
Ihre Befehle. Zuhören.
You take after that American mechanized force.
Bereit zum
You
Ausrücken.
come here to cut them off, maybe. No. Well, guys, I think this is it for this playthrough, or at least for now. I don't know that I'm going to... Oh, I might... I don't know if it's worth trying to go back sometime and switch what I'm building or something. I don't know. I don't know, because yeah, what could go, as you said, attacking Soviet Union, what could go wrong? Yeah, yeah, this doesn't look to be like a good outcome here. And I'll tell you what part of it is, I'm sure. It's this. We're minus 4,700 needed on artillery and minus 800 what we're needed on heavy artillery. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. The anti-tank down 1,500 has a lot to do with it. Now, I've overproduced some equipment here, but yeah. Lost a lot of tactical bombers. Yeah, at this point, yeah, sure, ask for artillery, Arno, but 4,700. You know, from Romania, no. Italy, West Lend-Lease. Let's see. Okay, they are down by 4,000 towed artillery themselves. Oh no, that's us. That's what we're down, I guess, because that's our numbers. Okay. They will not accept. Well, yeah, okay. Heavy artillery. Oh, they will accept heavy artillery. But yeah. Yeah, no. My whole experience with it, because I did sort of a false start early on with this stuff, and Uncharted, again, I want to shout him out because he's done a great job with the mod. I'm just not experienced with it. Really helped me at getting ready for the invasion of France with some of my production. But I've always seemed to be chasing production to get enough artillery. That seemed, and I did for a while get enough artillery, but I don't think I've overbuilt the number of infantry divisions. I don't think I have. And these guys don't hardly use any artillery because they're just cavalry and military police. So, and I'm not saying if I didn't shuffle my units around more, I could do better. We have, sort of analyzing it, we have so many factories that are already occupied, which is not 100% in use already, but in a lot of stuff in Poznan. I don't know why Poznan would be so badly damaged, but yeah. Eastern Rhineland? What the hell's happening in Eastern Rhineland that's causing this bombing? Well, I thought, not yet, but I thought I was doing really good in air power here. I'm going to specifically have it set up to be winning the air power over Western Germany. Saarland, I don't know why there's a bunker damaged in Saarland. So I just don't get some of what's happening here. Others, yeah, like Serbia, Croatia, yeah, we're just occupying these areas, and I understand the partisans, and I just haven't produced enough I should have produced anti-partisan divisions well earlier in the game, before even thinking about invading France and the Low Countries and everything else. Oh yeah, no, we are like I say, resistance. Yeah, we're not doing very well here. So yeah, no, I'm not saying I'm doing great, but maybe it would have been better to do Reich Commissariats for this. So yeah, what about Japan? Well, Japan's doing its thing. It's looking pretty historical. Japanese East Indies, Japanese Malay they've set up. That's direct rule of the Philippines currently, looks like. Yes, there's a pseudo-Philippines there that they haven't taken out, but they're doing pretty good. It's pretty historical for July 42. So that's doing well, and it's pretty historical coming into China like this. Oh, well, actually, yeah, here wouldn't, well, I don't know, there was a coastal area that was sort of like this that they didn't occupy for the longest time, but I think maybe a little deeper in there. So I don't want to slam this mod or say that this just sucks, because I think it's me right now, not the mod. Yeah, well, I don't know that I'm following the best occupation for Oh, where's Free France? Here. Free France, Free France. Why am I not seeing Free France? Oh, here, Free France. Okay. We're doing secret police. I don't know, should I... What the hell does that come up here right now? Crap. Okay, well. Maybe I kick it isn't gonna mess with me. Okay, daily compliance minus 40, or I don't know, maybe I should be doing civilian oversight. No garrisons, that's just obviously stupid, but though I was looking at this 30% reducing secret, or reducing suppression as the main thing here. So yeah, I don't know. So he's trying to reduce the partisans there. So yeah, I think this is a bust now. But I'm not slamming the mod. I think this is just me being unprepared for it. Tad, too late, but compliance gets rid of the majority of resistance in the future. So you don't have to worry so much about resistance at that point. Yeah, we're trying. Yeah, we got I didn't pursue any spies until very, very recently. Because I was this is just a test run for me as I was viewing it for this mod, and I didn't want to be bothered with a lot of spy stuff. So I've just done one level of anti-partisan here just now. And that is it. And got one spy. So I'm doing what I can, but not what should be done. I'm not claiming that, well, I've done everything right. Not at all. Like other than just building submarines, I've ignored the Navy. Somehow there's an Italian convoy up there, I don't know. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode, and I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you want to post below, those of you watching later can post suggestions, whether to me or to other people who play this. Thanks so much. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron. Let's save this because I don't know that I'm going to come back to this thing, but at least we'll have a save here. Yeah, I know. I just ignored it all just because I wanted to see, I just, it was, to test the mod out and how historical, how effective it is, while ignoring a lot of that other stuff. Yeah, no, that's part of it. You're right, Ari. I just, don't necessarily want to care that much about it. Yeah, I'm not slamming the mod. Yeah, Arno, I'm not trying to say it's bad. I think this is mostly me just unprepared for things here. I don't know. I mean, the artillery missing, is got to be a major thing. I don't know how well I do have. Well, thinking about piercing, I do have Pack 40s already researched and in production. I don't know how common they are in a division like this. Okay, so see, this division just has Pack 38s and Pack 40 or Pack 36s, 37 and 50mm guns. Yeah. and a variety of other stuff as well. Let's look at a different division. Oh, here's a new division. Now they just have Pack 38s. Yeah, so I think it's partially just me. Bottom, the time that you should get menu pop-up. If you click the button near the time, you should get a pop-up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that that's going next to the radio music button. There we go. I think this is what you're referring to. But I don't know from here where. Then click the log with the tank near the X. The log with the tank near the X. That's nice. I don't see a tank or an X. Though I can be blind. Oh, here. Here, this is what you mean, because I think you mean that. Yeah, okay. To the right. I think this is what you mean here. It tells you all your equipment and such, which is right. And so we can look here. Let's see, anti-tank. 900 pack 40s. So, okay, good. I just normally don't pay attention to these things, as you can tell. We've got lots of good artillery. Because even that's a good artillery piece. These other things are probably junk, but I don't know quite how well they're modeled in the game. So, yeah. Opel Blitz, the standard German truck. Light tanks. Medium tanks. Some captured stuff in our units. Support tanks. Don't know why we have these guys, but okay. Yeah, no, I don't think it's worth going back at this time. Not without Uncharted and thinking we could fix it. I don't think we can. So, probably next week, I'm not sure, but probably next week we'll be taking a look at the updated version of Black Ice. See how that's doing. And whatnot. So, I think I'm going to end this for today. A little early, but not terribly early. Tomorrow, I want to invite you all to join me in some War Thunder. I'm going to be grinding through the event still, and whether it's Ari, Arno, or some new people who want to join, I'm not going to keep going with this, and I'm not going to start a new game. Arno, sorry, not right now. I don't know what I would play. I don't want to play more War Thunder right now. I mean, not War Thunder. Hearts of Iron. But yeah, so you guys, but new people can join us on Sunday. Glad to have. We want to grow our. No, I haven't even looked at the Black Ice yet. I'm not ready to start it. No, I don't even know if it's downloaded. Probably is, but we'll do that some other time. Yeah. So you guys, tomorrow. Hope you'll join us. Thanks everyone, and I do mean it, everyone. Thanks so much, Arno and Ari too, especially. You could do New World Order. No, I think I wanted. Well, quite honestly, I want to experiment to see viewership of Black Ice if it would go back to where I expect it to be, before I try another new mod out. Airy, because if Black Ice is where I expect it to be, then I know my channel isn't dying. It's just this mod has been dying. Yeah, no, I got it because viewership has been down, and I don't know whether it's my channel is dying or just the co-op game and World of Blaze are particularly dying, and so I need to figure that out. And so if I try Black Ice, and if it's decent viewing numbers, doesn't need to be great, then I know the channel isn't dying. It's just the wrong mods. So yeah, thank you guys. See you hopefully tomorrow as I come over here and click the